go. Switch. Nice. Switch. Oh. I wanted to see what you were going to do because I never asked you to do that before. Okay, stop. Let it go. Relax. Can you do this? Can you do me a favor? Okay. Can you do this for me? Can you just stretch out your hand a little bit? Now, not like this. Can you do it like this? Here, let me show you what that means. So what I want you to do, may I? What I want you to do is take your hand and I want you to relax. Relax this hand right here, okay? But can you totally relax it? Yes. Now when you totally relax it, yeah. Do you see how you're going left to right?
Yeah.
You should feel the muscles stretch out right there, okay? Remember, guitar playing, it's tough. It's physically demanding. So it's important, so you kind of have to do it a little bit harder, right? Because if you do that, now, like how I'm doing it, it's going to stretch out all your muscles right here. And I want you to just keep stretched out because if you don't stretch, you can cause an injury, okay? And I don't want you to be tensed.
Yeah.
I want you to be relaxed, okay? Because guitar playing, as you know, it's tough, right? But you're good, so I'm not too worried about that. But I do want you to take breaks. Like right now, we'll take a little break. We're going to stretch it out. Can you do this again like I showed you by yourself? Well, it's going to be like this. Yes, like that. So, you keep it straight and then just do that. Do you feel it being stretched?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Because remember, you don't want to go like this. You want to go like this. That's what you want, okay? So you just kind of shake it out like that, right? Is it okay if we do this for just a couple of seconds?
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should feel good because it helps stretch everything out. And you're not like really stretching to the point where you're going to hurt yourself. It's just stretching out your muscles that you use all the time, okay? Notice I'm not going up and down. I'm going left and right. Side to side. That's what you want. Okay, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's very important. You got to take the time to do that because I don't want you to get injured, okay? And I'm just kind of pushing your muscles just a little bit more than what you would do because I know you haven't really stretched like this too much before. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
No.
No? Okay, good. And let me know if it hurts. If it hurts, I'm doing it too hard. I don't want to do it too hard. Yeah. That's what you want, Jeff. Okay. All right. Now relax for a moment. Just relax for a moment. Jeff, I gotta tell you, man, you're a good guitar player already. I really didn't know what to expect when you came in here, but look at you. Now you know 2 new chords really well.
Yeah.
Right? So, this is what we're gonna do next. You know how we were doing 4 strums on the G?
Yes.
And then 4 strums on the E minor?
Yes.
Right? And we kept on going back and forth between those 2, right? Now we're going to do the same thing, but with these chords. Do you know what letter that is?
The C.
You're correct. You're correct. That's a C. Do you remember what that letter was? It's not this one. It's another one. It's after the C in the alphabet. Do you remember?
E.
You're close. Good guess, though. D.
D.
Do you remember my name? It starts with the D.
Yes. David.
Yes!
Is it David or Dave?
It's either or is fine.
Okay.
David's fine. I usually go for David, but if you want to call me Dave, that's fine too. Okay? Good job, Jeff. Okay, so let's just try that for a couple minutes. Can you figure out how to do this C chord? Remember, let's do one finger at a time. Okay? So the first one is that dot on the 2nd string, 1st fret. But what finger number is this? What finger number? What number is that? Do you remember?
No.
It's the 1.
The 1.
Yes, exactly. So the 1. So not only do you have to worry about the 1, what string is it on? So this is the 1st string. This is the 2nd string. 3rd string. What string is this? What string is it on? This is, can you say second string?
Second.
Correct. Second string. So here's your second string. Because you can feel it. So this is the first string. One more above that is the second string.
Okay.
Right? Okay, great. Now this is going to skip and go to the fourth string. And this one's going to go to the fifth string. So that's the C chord. What chord is it?
C.
Yes, this is the C chord. This is one of my favorite chords. The C chord. Great. Good. That sounds really good, Jeff. That's the C chord. If you'll notice, again, and I'm just going to explain this as many times as it takes for you to remember, but is there an X?
No.
That actually is an X.
Oh.
Do you see that? Do you remember the X is just a little cross? Right?
Yes.
That's the X.
Don't use it.
Don't use that string, exactly. Which you're already doing, okay? Okay, excellent job. What about the next one? The next chord, what is that? So this is the C. You already said that right.
Yeah.
What about this letter? Do you remember? It's the first letter of my name.
G.
Yes. What about the number?
2 and then 3.
You're close. It's 7. So this chord is called D7. Can you say that?
G7.
D7. Say it again.
G7.
D7. Say it again.
D7.
Correct. Say it a couple of more times. D7. 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 Yes.
So
Okay.
is that not a minor?
No, it's not a minor.
Okay.
No. 7 is a different thing. Here. Relax for a moment. I want you to listen to me for a second, okay? Now, it's what's cool about these 7 chords is that it's going to give you more color for the chord. Because if you just do a regular D, remember this one? Look at my fingers. You probably know this chord. D7. You hear the difference? Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Oh, I forgot what the chords are. She moves me. I don't wanna leave her now. That's a D major 7. D7 attracts me like no other lover. Right? Okay, so D7, it's just basically adding a note to the D chord that makes it sound a lot different, right?
Yes.
It makes it sound like it wants to go somewhere. It almost sounds like this one wants to go right there to the G. That's why I have this D7 blast. And then what do? We're going to go back to the G. Yeah. Because it's a leading tone. I want you to go. It wants your ear to travel somewhere. It's almost like something's happening where it wants to move.
Right.
To hear. Do you hear that? Where it just provides a note in the chord that makes your ear want to change.
Right.
So that's what 7 chords are. It's a really good chord to know. Okay? D7. Can you say that again?
G7.
Yes. So if I point to it, can you say it? Right there.
G7.
Correct. You're correct. What about this one? Do you remember this one?
C.
You're correct. It's just a regular C.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, if you were to see a little M next to it, kind of like this one, that would make that one a C minor.
Right.
But we're not worrying about that right now. We just want to do a C. Okay? So can you do a C chord for me? Now remember, don't do the chords that you already know. I want you to take your time and just do one finger at a time. So I would start off with the closest finger to the right. So it's going to be your one finger on the second string. Well, that's not your one finger. Your one finger is this one. See the one I'm touching? That's the one exactly. So right now, you're pretty close. You're on the third string, but I want you to go on the second string, like that. So maybe, Barbara, when you guys are at home, you can kind of do what I'm doing, which is basically making sure that he uses the correct fingers on the correct strings and on the correct fret, because he's pretty close. He's not very far away. So now the next finger, we're going to go to the fourth string, right there, and then the fifth string on the next one. It's exactly correct. And again, try to move your thumb up and then down like that. Yeah, so what happens is he lowers his thumb, it's gonna allow your palm to come out a little bit more. So that way it'll be nice and easy. There you go. Good job. Good job. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's it. You did it. That's awesome, Jeff. Okay. Do you think you can do the C chord again for me one more time? Remember, your one finger is on the second string. Well, the second string is right here. I'm going to point to where your one finger goes. You got to lower it more. Here, let me help you. So when you're doing one finger at a time, take off all your fingers except one. So remember, here's the second string down here on the first fret, right? This one's going to go on the fourth string. And the next one is going to go on the fifth string. That's cool. Good job, Jeff. That's this. What chord is that?
C.
Yes. You remember. Excellent job. Let go of this one. Play it again. Oh. Don't let go of all of them. Now let go of this one. Yeah, that's a jazz chord right there. That's called C major 7. Almost sounds like a dream chord.
Yeah.
Really beautiful chord. All right. Yes. Can you try that strum I just did? So can you just strum a little faster like this? And then let this one go? Not all of them, yeah. Nice. And now put it back. Now let it go. Very beautiful. Beautiful, Jeff. So that's a cool trick, right? It's a cool musical trick you can do just by letting go one finger. Isn't that cool? And there you go. Back to the chords that you already know. Do you know the name of that chord?
7.
No. What you're doing here is called an A minor.
A minor.
Yeah. Okay, relax. Okay, stop.
Jeff.
Okay, good. Excellent job, Jeff. Relax your fingers. Relax your hand. Can you do this again for me? Hold on. Not like this. Yeah, there you go, Jeff. Good job. You can feel that, right?
Yes.
You can feel that right there on your arm. All these muscles right here. You can feel that.
Yes.
Good job, Jeff. I'm very impressed. Okay, so we're